Hello. Hello. So today is 6th of December and today's daily LeetCode challenge question is odd even linked list. So what does question say is we have given a head of single linked list. So it's a single linked list that we have given, and we have to group all odd indices together followed by nodes with even indices and return the head. So what do we have to do is first odd, then second, then secondly after that even length, even index. So also one thing we are not supposed to use any extra space, and also we have to do it in linear time. So now let us see what the question says. So this is a given linked list in example one, as you can see, and the index, if I'll just like write the index. So this is first, this is second, this is third, fourth and fifth. So what does question want is we have to club all the odd index and push them before the even index. So these three are pushed and they are after the these three. So what these three signify is this is first, this is third, this is fifth. So all the odd are first, then the remaining even. So this is second, this is fourth. So this is how we have to like approach the question. This is what the answer should be. Now let us see another example. So in this example, this is first index, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So these all are seven index. Then these are even index. So 1, 5, and 4. These nodes are on even index. So remaining nodes are uh, first they are in the output, and after that all the even nodes 1, 5, 4. So this is the required output. Also there are some constraints. So like length should be between 0. So we can be given empty linked list also, and this is just for the what value range may be there. So this is how the question is. Now let us see how we can approach the question. So let us take the first example. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Correct. Now what we have to do is we have to separate these even length, even index, and push them back in the same order as they are. So first this will become, then this will be there in our answer, right? Now what we can do is somehow we have to connect this odd to next odd, then this to next, correct, and the even to next even, and at the end we will be having two different linked lists, which are first is 1 3 sorry 1 3 and 5, which is an odd linked list, then 2 and 4, which is an even linked list, correct. And our output should be we have to somehow connect this after end of odd, like even all the even indexed node should follow after the end of last odd. This is the required thing. So now what we can think of of a solution is like what solution we could think is like mm, we have we can simply traverse the whole linked list uh, simultaneously odd and even indexes. So let me show you how we can do this. Mm, yeah. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we can do, this first we know that this is odd, this is even, correct? Now we can simply put this as odd head, this as even head, and until we hit the null. Mm, so mm, so as we know that after 5 there will be a null, like 5 is the end of the linked list, right? So until we get null, we can uh, do it. We even will be like so even will be this excluding middle, excluding a node. Then after we will go on this. For odd we will go on this, in excluding this, then go on this. Like we are jumping. So if there are several nodes, let me start from bottom. Yeah. So if there are several nodes, so this is odd, this is odd, this is odd, this is even, this is even, this is even. And what we can see is odd is connected by, so next odd will be odds next, right? If we are at odd, then how we will know where the next odd is? It's next of next, simply. So what we can do is, let me draw the linked list once again. And we have odd head and starting node odd, also even head, starting node even. Now what we'll do is, until we hit null, also it is null, we will go on the path. So what we'll do is, from odd, from current odd we will do is odd equal to, so no, so what we have to do is, we have to break this thing and connect it to this next odd, right? So how we will do this? Odd next equal to odd next. Similarly, for even, we have to break this node, this connection, and you have to connect it to its next even. So even next equal to even next. Simple. So this process will follow, and firstly what we had, we are at this thing, we broke this connection, we connected to 3. Now we have to move to 3 again. So now our new odd will be at this place. Also we have a pointer known as odd head that will always be pointing to starting node, so we don't have to worry about that. So now our new odd is here. Again we have to make point it to next odd. So break the connection, go there, move your odd, right? And now there is nothing after this node, it's null, so we can stop here. Similarly for even, so for even what we can do, so we are at this node currently, second node, we can simply uh, move to next even node. So remove this connection with odd and make it with 4, move our even to next. Now even is not null, but evens next, so the coming even index is null, so we cannot do that, and we have reached the end of this even node. So yes, and what now, if we try to print even head and odd head, what will they give us is the odd head 1, 3, 5, even head 2, 4, right? And our task is simply, also what there is thing to note, this is the last, so last odd will be the odd will be pointing to the last odd element of the given index, given linked list. So we also have that, and we should carry this after. And what we'll do is simply odd next equal to even head. What that does is, odd is here, right? Odd is pointing to this, odd is pointing to this. Now what we have done is, odds next is even head. So this 5 next will point to 2, and in the result what we'll get is 1, 3, 5, 2, 4. This is the required linked list that we are supposed to return. So now let us check the code part. Also let me just clarify what are the space and time complexity of the question. So as you know, we haven't used anything extra except for the 2 3 nodes like odd head, even and odd, and they are constant space. Also we are traversing through our linked list only once, so that is why there is no like time complexity is linear in order of O of n. So we are satisfying the even condition, so SC O of 1 TC O of n, and as we can see, yeah, so as we can see mentioned in the question, these are the constraints for time and space complexity. Now let us check the code. So I am writing C++ code for this. So also one thing, there are some edge cases that we need to like discuss. So if suppose we had our linked list as null wholly, what does that mean? There is nothing to be done, like there are no odd or even indexes as length is 0. So in that case we should simply return uh, the head. Also, if there is only one single node 1 in the linked list and there are no even nodes, so nothing to be shuffled, that in that case also we should return head directly. And if we had two nodes 1 and 2, then odd is already followed by even. Sorry, even is already been followed by odd. There is nothing after this index. There is nothing after this index. So this is also sorted. So in these cases, like when the size is 0, 1 or 2, we should directly return our head. Nothing there. Correct. So this is the edge case. So let me just handle the edge case first. So if head not head means head is null, or not head next. Correct. So you can write this way, or else you can write this as if head equal to null. That is also better way to understand. In all these cases, return head. Right. Now what we have to create? We have to create a odd head, which is head, then even head next. That means the even will be always the second index, right? So this is first and its next is even. So even head will be this. Then also the uh, moving node will be odd and even, and both are uh, declared with their respective heads. Now we can like we know that either uh, this is valid or it has next. So either it is last or it has gone out of bound. In those cases we should terminate. Else what we can do is simply odd next even next equal to even next odd. Now we have to move odd to its next, then even to even next. After we have attained a terminating condition, what we know is we should make odds next as even head and return odd head. So that's all. Let me just check. Running fine. Try and submitting. Yeah. So that is the explanation. Thank you.